DJ Khaled, he posted his new album announcement, said there's gonna be 2 Drake songs. And then Drake responded, said, must be Drake Bell, it ain't gonna be me. And then like Khaled had to take it down right away.
Bootsy saying the feds shut it down. The only thing the feds would have shut down is telling Meech he can't go. The feds cannot shut down a goddamn concert.
Right, why would they do that?
That's cap.
Oh yeah, I got Cuffy right here, man, St. Louis legend. You know what I'm saying? And I know people heard me speak about Meech's paperwork situation with the last interview that we had, and a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say. They don't believe it, Blues hating. You know what I'm saying? And when I went back and I looked at everything, I was like, you know what, bro? It's only right and only one way to really do it. You good? Only one way to really do it and just let Dog speak for itself. So I wanted him to call in, and this is him calling in during the interview. Go ahead, Cuff, man. You can introduce yourself and take the flow.
Blue, what's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know, a lot of people, man, is thinking that this thing is made up or this thing is fake or that I have an axe to grind. You feel me?
Right.
But I'm in here with a 27-year sentence based on Demetrius Flannery, as you all know as Big Meech, and Tammy Collins, known in the paperwork as CS1.
Right.
Confidential source 1. So what Big Meech did was call a third-party cooperation. So Tammy Collins signed up to be a DEA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut, plain and simple.
Okay, for people who don't know, who is Tammy Collins?
You always talk about, for people who don't know, Capone, get a new little saying, because everybody know, right? Everybody know Tammy Collins worked for Meech. She like a snitchigator. Investigator. She kind of like a person with no job, and Meech kind of like hired her to set up Cuffy and send him to jail for 100 that had the feds attached to it. There was a lot of people don't know, but a lot of people do know. So you was right about that. Yeah, she a snitch. But she kind of like owned BMF Masters, kind of like owned his life. She kind of like owned Meech's life. So kind of like Meech can't even use his life right now, because like Tammy Owens kind of like own it. Coins. I'm my mistake. I call her Owens sometimes, but it's Coins, for real. Yeah, she kind of like owned his life rights. She owned Meech. I saw her mama. She gave him in jail and made him snitch in that cell. So my mama, stop playing with me. Yeah, Meech a snitch. Then Tammy Cohen's FBI, DEA, federal informant. They told on Cuffy. Free Cuffy. And Larry David. Stop playing with me.
And a story. Tammy Cohen is now the executive producer of the BMF show, the BMF Star Show. She has Meech rights. I blindly called her, and she just immediately went off on me. Like, what the hell? I'm on probation. By this time, it's like 13, 14. That just because you've been a government informant since 2008, you have the right to tell them that I threatened you. You didn't put in no work. No work. All you did is start writing a man, and this man befriended you, gave you his life rights. That just because you've been a government informant since 2008, you have the right to tell them that I threatened you. The street code is that we don't do this. We don't do government informants. We don't do rats. I'm sorry.
None under the Chuck Taylor, the game. Because when he was fighting 50, he was fighting 50 minus the resources. 50 had the building. Right. 50 had Eminem, 50 had Drake, he had the building. Game had a few niggas, grimy niggas on Brazil Street, one nigga out the Niggerson Gardens, another nigga out of 88 Avalons, in his mind to create a movement that ultimately took down that movement, right? As G-Unit, as a rapping crew, not 50s overall, right? But yeah, he's a force to be reckoned with. He's something that you definitely gotta respect, and I'm gonna enjoy watching this cancellation. And I hate to say it because I know what's going on in Los Angeles. I'm gonna enjoy this arson. He's gonna burn this shit down, right? And Tammy, I'm encouraging you. We need you to snitch all the way. You understand what I'm saying?
50 probably got her on
Tammy,
contract that she won't do interviews
Tammy,
prior to whatever they're planning.
The more you snitch, the more support you're going to get from us, girl. We need you to tell. We need you to go tell it on the mountain, over the hill, and everywhere. Tammy, tell it. Telling Tammy, and we say that with nothing but respect. That's it. You know, I need everybody to get their turn, because R&B gonna get mad at me one day. She gonna tell on me. So, you know, she might tell people I be dancing for her and shit. You know, I be doing the Chippendales for my woman.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? She might tell the people one day, you know, and I'm going to have to sit there and deal with the embarrassment.
Wait, okay, one more thing related to this.
She tell me I dance like a white boy.
You probably do. 50 Cent reacts to Big Meech saying that he never snitched. You told Tammy to tell, bitch.
He shouldn't have did that.
Okay.
Did you? He shouldn't have did that.
Never folded, never told.
You told Tammy to tell, bitch.
Always.
Hey, yo.
I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support.
Look at him.
My friends and family.
Y'all gonna be disappointed when Lil Baby don't show up?
Huh?
When Skilla don't show up, when Vizzo don't show up? And all these don't show up?
I wasn't gonna address this.
Man, this nigga reading drops, man. Look at you reading this shit.
Wow. And I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I'm tripping. I think Meech, while he was in jail, I think he was on medication.
Really?
Yeah, I'm watching his movement. You know, I think he might have was with that hound dog or that Thorazine.
What's that?
That's my man. Nick was the Drip.
Oh, should we watch this?
Yeah, he funny as
Fire it up.
A lot of posts about the Big Meech concert
Zip the
being
Drip.
canceled. What I'm not seeing is anybody blaming Rick Ross for this shit. Nobody is saying, yo, Rick Ross, it's your fault. So I'm going to do it. Yo, Rick Ross, this shit is your fault. You the reason why Big Meech is going through this shit out here right now, you heard? Because when we was on the internet talking about the Cuffy case and all that, nobody even really gave a fuck. But now 50 talking about that shit, and everybody listening. Everybody listening, you heard? So, I just want to say, or I want to ask you, did you think that shit was a good idea in hindsight? Do you think it was a good idea to be in the video with me talking about Sexy Red?
Sexy Red.
Yeah, you think that was a good idea? Also, how you let that nigga get the show canceled?
It's a funny dude right here.
That-
Like if you said Wack,
That's kind of diabolical.
we want to start No Jumper East, he'd be one of the first ones.
He's a New Yorker?
He from New York.
Okay.
He funny as hell.
Let's finish this.
You heard? 50, that's some bullshit. How you let the nigga get the show canceled in Florida? Let's get to that. I'm seeing a lot of posts.
Wow.
Right, he funny as hell.
That was
Him,
insane.
Bullets Gotti, they got some funny dudes out there. But it's real though.
Yeah.
Bro, it's no way that Rick Ross, being the boss he is, bro,
Uh-huh.
couldn't have kept that concert together for that man.
Right.
Let's be real.
But, okay, think about it. 50's in the ear of Skilla Baby because he's apparently managing him, which we found out from the leaked screenshots
Yeah.
of text with Lil Meech and
Shout
whatnot.
out Skilla Baby.
Skilla Baby is very much in the cool club of whatever is going on with the Detroit artists. So if Skilla Baby is saying, I'm not doing it because bro's telling, realistically, that could very easily take, 10 other people off that bill.
That's a fact. But what I'm saying is, straight up, hey, Rick Ross, you need to get a homie, well, not the homie. You need to give Meech at least 3 of them wing stops. He got about 30 of them.
Because what is
That's
Big,
the least he can do.
what's Big Meech going to do now? Like, what
This is
other
what I'm
opportunities
saying.
are really
His
available
ass
to him?
is going to go to jail. Listen, ain't no plugs, ain't no connects, ain't nobody doing no street business finna mess with him. Right? Ain't nobody going to touch him.
And
You just killed yourself.
this conversation about him telling or whatever, it has been lurking around online for a couple of years now, but it didn't really rise to the occasion of people really talking
Blue
about it.
DaVinci kicked it off. He passed me the ball. I talked to Cuffy. Cuffy's daughter is on our 100 YouTube channel. The paperwork is up there. We've been put the paperwork up. It's right there. But now 50 is 50. And I believe, now the question is, why did Tammy turn on him?
That's what I'm wondering, yeah.
Now, the math is simple. I'm a convict nigga. If I got a female running for me 15 years, 16 years, right? She putting her life on the line. I didn't sign her over my rights. You know what I'm telling her? Baby, it's going to be me and you. It took R&B damn near a year for her to believe me. This is the conversation coming from a street nigga.
To believe you about what?
That when I say, baby, it's going to be me and you, right? Once a woman starts to believe, if within that first year, I done did some bullshit, it would have affected her,
Okay.
but not that much.
Right. She doesn't want to get invested.
Once a woman embraces it and starts to live it and believe it, right? Then you go the other way with them. Oh, you about to meet hell. So all them years she running, she putting her life on the line. Nigga, she third party cooperating. Blue now is trying to expose her. She go in with 50 and do the business like you told her to. And then it's time to parole, and you parole the little Meech mama.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
He paroled to his other bitch.
Okay.
Not only that, we can assume once he paroled the little beach mama, R&B, if we in the same situation, and I parole to you, and I'm claiming the bitch ain't shit, I just used her, you pushing the line for me to do what? Well, nigga, when you gonna get your life rights back? When you gonna get her out the business? You say you only did that because you was locked up and you was using her to try to get out, but now you out. Nigga, you home with me and your son. When you gonna get that business back? So I guarantee you that call went for Meech, right? With his Thorazine self. Hey, Tammy. Hey, yeah. You know, we had a good run, but them life rights, I need them to come back. I'm free now. So you know what Tammy did? What's the only shoulder she got to cry on to try to stay in position?
50.
Young 50. Wow. Now the question is, why would 50 do some bitch-ass nigga shit and turn on Meech behind the broad, right? I'm going to tell you why 50 didn't do no bitch-ass nigga shit. I'm looking at the crystal ball. You know what Tammy did? She did what she does best. Hey, 50, I need to talk to you. This nigga that went back to this bitch. 50 like, yeah, I done been through this. Yeah, and he trying to get his life rights back. 50 like, yeah, as he should. That's what he's supposed to do. And I need to holler at you because I'm going to tell you what his real plans was and how he really think about you. Boom! That's when you got 50. What? Yeah, I got the record. The nigga whole time said he want to do this, get you out the way because he want to do that, and that. Word? You got some proof of that? Hell yeah, where can I pull up on you at? All I want to do is remain to be in place. Let's continue to do some business. And guess what? I got some 50 like, yo, all this shit I've been hearing, any truth to that? Hell yeah, I got whoop de whoop. I can't tell you what, I can get you like $2 million right now for them rights. And there it go. 50 didn't do no bitch-ass nigga shit. It wasn't put in front of me. Once it was put in front of me, now it's time to go. 4-day laws of power. The order of war, the spook to set at the door. Everything's coming out.